Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, you ready?
Probably gonna get copyrighted now. What's going on, everyone? This is a little new series that Nate and I are doing within the Charged Up show called Mind Roam.
Yeah, well, I think it's gonna be pretty cool because, I mean, we've always kind of jumped into, athletes or whatever, like all our guests. But I think one of our original ideas to start the podcast was just to kind of just chill back, just talk about random stuff, and just for you guys to listen in on. That's how I kind of started, to watch podcasts because I just like listening to random stuff. We'll probably talk about some interesting stuff as well, and
hopefully some
relatable stuff, right, to keep it interesting.
And it's not on Zoom.
Yeah, we're doing it through Audacity, so
first person to person.
It's gonna be pretty raw cut. But yeah, I guess we'll get it started. But yeah, I mean, what's going on, Keith? I just kind of came over here after work, and it's been a long day at Homie Hardware.
Well, yeah, I know you're working hard out in the shed.
Oh yeah.
Big news! I actually had my first shoot today. It went a little bit rough. I was super unprepared, and actually no, I was prepared, but I just never done anything like that before, so it was new.
Was that the one in Hamilton?
Yeah. But yeah, it was kind of crazy too, and I had my first the whole experience with the reflectors and the big lights and the big camera, and yeah. And for everyone who doesn't know, it's for a headshot. So before you do anything in anything entertainment, you need a headshot. So that's what I was getting today, and yeah.
So what's the next step after that? After headshots, is it just kind of acting skills, or more photo shoots to kind of get your?
I think it's gonna be a few photo shoots, and then from there just getting experience. That's all. That's since I'm a rookie, a super noob. I have zero experience, so I need to get experience, and that's what these little shoots are gonna do for me.
Sweet, yeah, that's awesome.
But
that's pretty cool. I mean, you've been talking about doing that for a while, and I mean, definitely go for it, right? Always try new things out, and I mean, keep busy, right? It's been tough with quarantine, but now I guess we're trying to get back into do new things, right? Been loving the golf, but
golf's been crazy.
Golf's been fun. I had the lesson the other day at Golf Country Club. It was really really educational because my shot was just messed up, and he kind of helped me fix on my grip. And I mean, probably next Charged Up Open will probably be out better than I was with the last two, but
the first time
a little rough.
Big news, sad news for me. I was supposed to fly out to LA this morning, but obviously I couldn't do that. But I'm bummed because I was thinking I could be sitting in Santa Monica right now, just chilling. But
yeah,
but you know what? It's an even trade-off. I'm starting the Mind Roam podcast. Charged Up Mind Roam series.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I was thinking, we were all thinking, because we had the Italy trip booked, and
yeah, you're going to Italy.
But I mean, I would hate to go to the States right now, though.
Mhm. Yeah, so it's kind of those what if thoughts, But this is something I wanted to talk about too, and maybe it's relatable to someone else listening, but I've been having some pretty strange dreams lately.
Yeah, I know. You've been telling me, we just had finished a religion online class, and every time in the morning you said, "Nate, tell me about your dreams."
Yeah.
What the heck's going on?
I think this is why, and I've been told all the time that if you eat before you go to bed, you're gonna have weird dreams. And I didn't really believe that, but all of last week and the week before, I was just eating late, and my dreams have been whack.
Yeah. Wow.
Usually it involves me sprinting from a monster. I'm usually with everyone, whoever it is in the dream, and then it always ends up just everyone's gone except for me, and I'm just sprinting. I don't know what that means, or yeah, it's just weird.
It's weird. Dreams are weird in itself, right? Because I don't know. There was another podcast I was listening to, and they had that dream,
Right,
the
yeah.
dream specialist on or whatever, and they said like if you have like dreams where you're falling, your mindset's in a different like
You're like stressed or something.
it's like your dreams connect to like different emotions that you have like
Yeah, I
with
haven't
your
had a
consciousness or
falling.
whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But I haven't had a falling dream. It's just weird things. Some of them are cool. Like the one I actually don't even remember them, but yeah, I remember it was cool.
That's the thing. Like when you wake up, you don't even memorize them. But
Yeah, you just wake up and
how's
it's
my
like,
audio here? I think it's a little bit
I think it's good.
fine for you.
Yeah,
I think we're
hopefully
good.
the audio is good. But
But yeah, I feel like it was cool that we just kind of a second thought where we made this because like we could literally like go on FaceTime and like just talk for hours about random stuff, but it's like why not like make it into content, right? So I don't know if this will be like hard to follow for anyone listening, but
probably jumping around like crazy.
but yeah, I mean, if we want to go right into it, I know we already have this on our loading screen here, but the other day I had a craving for
Liberty
Liberty
Garden.
Tree Gardens in Florida, and we had this huge like huge debate on like what's the best restaurants in Disney or like I don't know. It was just a really random thought, but like it's true. Disney is it's a pretty sick place, and I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
I think
I would not want to be in the States right now, but
there's a lot of debates though going on that things are opening or things aren't allowed to open up, but Disneyland and Disney World are open.
yeah,
So people they're mad about that because how can a theme park be open but a business can't? I don't know, it's political and debatable. I think that's something we should stay away from.
yeah, I know. But I saw on TikTok. I mean, I got my TikTok crafted to a T of my interests, and there's this one guy he used to be a Disney World like worker or whatever, and gives you like sneak peeks or whatever. But I don't know if people know this, but the Splash Mountain ride is gonna be turned into Princess the Frog. But I was so pissed off because that's like one of my favorite rides there. I don't know.
I know. Yeah, it's such a nostalgic. You go to Disney and it's Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
That's or one of the rides. But yeah, there's even more politics and a lot of background story to the reason for that too, but
Behind that, yeah.
I don't know, I think I'm going to miss it. That's all I can say.
I mean, I could see like Princess and the Frog, right? Like the movie or whatever, but I don't know. That was like probably my top 3 favorite rides at Disney for sure.
What's your favorite theme park? I'm sure, hopefully, any of the viewers, and again, if these are all sports guys, I encourage anyone else to listen too, because this is definitely not going to be sports oriented, as you can tell. But yeah, I think my favorite Disney park is gotta be Magic Kingdom. That's just the coolest one for sure. And then, probably Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios second? I don't know. That's a hard
Maybe.
one. I think. Okay, keep on going.
Yeah, I think Epcot's pretty solid too. They're all great. The only one that Animal Kingdom's kind of boring, I found.
Yeah, you have to be in the mood, but I think it's definitely Magic Kingdom, Epcot for me, Hollywood Studios. I'm missing one, and then is it
Yeah,
just
what's the
like
other one?
is it just Animal Kingdom? I guess.
I think so. Yeah.
A lot of shade to Animal Kingdom, but
Yeah,
I mean they got their new Avatar ride, which is pretty sick.
it's the only thing that's driving people to go there. Protest to shut down Animal Kingdom. We mentioned TikTok before about you listening to this behind the scenes stuff, but my screen time from TikTok has gone so up.
Actually,
Like
What's
when
your
I was
phone?
in school, I mean other people's screen times were usually more than mine. But yeah, when I was in school, there was no like my screen time was limited to like an hour, 2 hours, which was awesome for me.
yeah, I was around like 3, I think, but 3.
Oh yeah, it's
3:10?
only 3 now.
Oh, I'm high. I'm really high. Almost
4
5 hours.
5 hours. Some people's are like 6, which is...
Yeah, I don't even know if that's bad.
I think that's brutal. I mean, no offense if you have 6 hours screen time, but I think that's a lot of time on your phone.
Awkward pause.
Awkward pause.
I don't know what to talk about.
Shoot.
I mean,
only 10 minutes in and I got through all 3 of my topics.
I don't know what's in with the music industry. I don't know.
Music's been
pretty steady.
Well, that, but yeah, we should probably mention how we're on a kind of a country fix too. Well, just so everyone knows a little background, Nate's been a rap guy forever, and I've been a rock guy. So our music hasn't really been
it's
connected.
Been a little weird, but
yeah, over the years I've started to like a little rap, and he started listening to a little rock, and then actually Matt, he got us into country, I'd say.
Yeah, and that's probably the majority of the music I listen to right now.
I know, me too. So thanks, Matt. Yeah, he's got us into like Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs. I know those are fan favorites, that's for sure. But yeah.
But it's even different though with like, I don't know, with like the rap that I listen to. I mean, obviously Keith knows, but like, I'm not usually like the mainstream kind of guys. Like, I like digging deep to like more of the underrated guys. I just like, I don't know, I like their music better more than the mainstream music because it's just a little bit drawn out and bland. I don't know.
Yeah, mainstream stuff is usually just trending and overhyped.
Yeah.
But if you find a guy, like, there's so many, that's the thing with like the music industry, acting industry, all of that. Like, people, there's so many great talents out there that no one really cares about, or maybe not cares, but even knows about, just because the elites like Drake and J. Cole, all these guys.
And I mean, they're still great, but like, I even had like this thing on my private story or whatever, like just list off some names like Denzel Curry, Dave East, J Rock, Casey Veggies, like Freddie Gibbs, Vic Menza. I don't know. There's so many, but like those are
Denzel Curry's kind of getting
he's climbing the ranks, but there's Big Crit, like so many good artists that people don't even know of, and they're just making better music.
Wasn't Jared Davis Big Crit
guy?
Yeah,
Jared Davis was a really big crit guy because he's from like Mississippi or whatever. Or Texas, yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool interview. Also, if anyone's listening and also listens to the other stuff too, make sure to comment on our main. We usually check Instagram the most, so comment on Instagram who you want to see next. Like, even if you see any cool guys you want us to reach out to, definitely let us know, because we love talking to cool new things, like the Landon Letwin, the barefoot water skier. Like, that was such a cool interview, and I hope you guys liked it too. But it was awesome for us.
Well, that's the thing too. It's like, I love getting into like the sports guys, but I think
to branch out.
I think we're both like love watching like the podcasts that like they really go into depth with like mindset or whatever.
Yeah, that's your question. That what's the mental side of the game?
Well, yeah, it's like the mental side of the game, and like even the one I think it's Inside the Mind podcast. We had Adam Carter on, and I mean, I love what he's doing, right? Because it's in depth stuff, and even like the David Goggins guy.
He does a lot of work.
He does a lot of inspirational stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I like podcasts for the kind of the more facts and the information of it. So
I'm sure anyone who's listening to this, if they are listening, is you're probably doing a workout or just chilling, watching something while listening. You know, like that's the cool thing about podcasts is it's like you can have it on while doing something else, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, you just mentioned the workouts. I've been on the grind. Quarantine has been a huge
setback
for what I was at before. I don't know. Huge deadlifter. I don't know. But yeah, I set myself. I've been working out every day in August and watching what I eat and stuff like that, and like I can already tell like it's been energy levels insane, and I already lost 5 pounds in the first week, which is pretty sick. So
That is good. I yeah, my thing, I've been keeping a steady workout plan, but my eating hasn't been great, and I'm sure like it's everyone's or most people through the quarantine, but I think I really gotta start watching it. Because like Nate and I are in we're two different body shapes, so what like we can't do the same thing necessarily because well the workouts could be the same, but our eating and all that has to be different just because we have two different goals in mind.
oh yeah. I mean, I'm always on my notes, and I remember last year you and me wrote that gym program.
Yeah.
And just like I wish I had the equipment right in my basement or whatever to just go through these home workouts, but I mean we grinded like when you went to Doyle, like we had the push strength day, pull strength, tricep day, leg strength.
It was
Then we had
good.
the hypertrophy stuff. Which I even forgot all about the hypertrophy legs, but
The thing is though is I found it really weird, and I think you and I were opposite to this though, but when I was doing my workouts at school with you, like I they were awesome workouts, but for some reason I never felt an actual like gain, you know what I mean?
oh really?
Which I found really strange, but I felt like when I was back at the gym for it was only 3 weeks or 4 weeks or a month, something like that, before court we had to like isolate, but within those weeks I felt so much better in a way at an actual gym, and I think that's just because the mindset, like I don't know, I think for me I was in a gym, so I was in that environment. When you're in the school it's just
Yeah.
a different kind of place.
No, that's fair enough, but I mean,
I did like the school workouts though.
yeah, the school was weird, and it was nice for me because I was in such a routine because I had my morning weight room class, and then I would stay after with you or whatever to do it like my second workout. So I'd literally have like 2 workouts, and I'd do the opposite body part or muscle group, the second workout in the same day. So it was literally like I was going
Yeah, you were a machine.
pretty hard. But I mean, like you said, like the gym is just so different, right? You have so much different like variety of machines and stuff. But I don't know, like Crunch is opening back now, and I mean I would love to go, but I feel like it's still
It's a little too early.
a little bit too early. And
Although, this is what I heard, which is actually really nice, is what gyms are doing is, so you have to book a time, and let's say everyone's in for 40 minutes, there's a certain amount of people in, and then as soon as, like when that time's up, the 40 minutes or whatever it's up, everyone has to get out of the gym and they have to clean the whole gym before the next group
is it
of people.
appointment based? You know,
I think so. I think yeah. There's like time slots, and you go into that time if it's open or there's a place open for you. You can go in that time slot. Then everyone who's there, let's say it's 15, 20 people, everyone can work out there. And then at the end of that time slot, everyone has to leave. They clean the whole gym, and then the next time slot people. So it's actually pretty protected.
And it's obviously wearing masks, right?
Yeah.
Still?
Oh no, actually, you don't. I don't think you have to wear a mask while
actually?
you're working out.
Wow.
You have to wear a mask going in and leaving,
Oh, okay.
but you don't have to while you're actually working out.
So same as like the restaurants, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's a guy at my work, and he says it's so weird working out with like having to be so like mindful of that. But I mean, I'd rather be in a gym doing that rather than getting back to what I was in quarantine, right? But
Yeah. Speaking of school too, that's going to be weird going back in September.
the Quadmaster.
We don't even know what's going to happen cuz they've so everyone knows, the government released a plan that for what's going to happen for schools and like, elementary schools, high schools, and they basically for elementary schools they gave a set plan for this is exactly what's going to happen and these are your options, but this is what's going to happen. That's totally different for high school. It's especially, yeah, for us. Like the government gave 5 different options or something like that, and then they decided on 3, which is a quadmester thing, alternate weeks, and something else. But now there's a lot of parents not liking the ideas of kids going back, and so it's kind of all messed up, to be honest. But there's a lot of people parents refusing to allow their kids to go back to school, which is putting it like, I think the deadline is August 12th to when they're gonna figure out what's actually gonna happen. So,
Well, I think it's gonna be like I think they're still doing the remote learning for some kids, but I don't know. For me, with all the sciences, I think I need that teacher base. But like, it's so easy to do the remote learning. Like if you're not taking those like big classes, it's such a joke. But
also comment down if you're Ontario or Waterloo region, what your thoughts are. Are you going back to school, or are you gonna do it online? Because I'm actually pretty curious of that. I'm in a similar boat to you. I have a lot of maths. I'm taking all the maths, so I'm gonna need that teacher help for those. But yeah, I guess with other classes, if you have a light year this year, might as well. Like I think if I was in grade 9 or 10,
oh yeah,
I would
just stay at home.
Stay at home, because
sleep in, do your work, and then you're done. But who knows? Because we were so easy because our marks didn't go down from what we had it to. But it might be a different story with the mark tests online or whatever. But
yeah, now they're definitely figuring things out. I hope. We'll see. Maybe it might even be a gong show.
Yeah,
we don't even know.
Well, I mean, we got our boater's license yesterday, which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Try and get.
Oh yeah, Nate and I yesterday spent 6 hours getting our boat license, just 'cause why not? But yeah, we started at 3:30 and ended at 10, something around there.
See, okay, so we did all that time yesterday, right? I was asking like people at my work if they had theirs or whatever, and my one buddy, he got his, and he said, how long did it take? And I said, oh, it took like 5 hours or something like that. He says, really? He's like, I got it done in like an hour or 2 or something. I'm like, are you serious?
That's weird, because maybe you didn't take the course.
Maybe,
but yeah. I don't know. I thought you have to take the course.
Because I mean, I think you can take. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you could just, like, I don't know. Before this COVID thing happened, I'm pretty sure you could just go into like Bass Pro Shop or whatever, and they had.
Oh, you could
exams you could take there. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Maybe it was just the website we went through, but.
Yeah, because our website was a minimum of 3 hours.
3 hours study and then the exam. But there's no way. We had like 4 hours just alone on the modules that we were given.
Yeah, the course. It was nuts. But we got it, and...
I mean, if you ask me any question right now, I'd have no clue what to say, other than I know what the port side and starboard is, and I know different kinds of buoys or whatever.
Yeah, quick message to Transport Canada for their boating exam. That's the stupidest thing ever, because like you have a time limit. You have 75 minutes to do 50 questions that you have no idea. Yeah. So basically you're open book looking up all the answers and not even paying attention to what the answer is, just because you have a time limit. So,
but I mean,
you suck.
It was still okay, because like it's a joke. You literally all the answers are online. I passed with an 86. You got 92, and you need a 75 to pass. So.
Yeah, it doesn't even really. As long as you pass, they don't care what you got. Is just as long as you pass. Yeah. Even if you got a 75, at least you passed.
I just can't wait to go on a jet ski.
I know, that's literally the only reason why we got it.
I mean, it'd be fun like for fishing or whatever, but. Yeah, it's just the jet skis. I went, Grand Bend last summer, and I couldn't go on the jet skis because, I mean, they allowed people, I think, if you had your full license or something like that, but couldn't go because of the white caps that day.
Yeah, it was too wavy.
I went parasailing instead, which was pretty sick. But
I want to go skydiving. I'm gonna go skydiving. I'm
You're
I'm
going
gonna
skydiving?
rephrase that and saying I'm gonna go skydiving.
jeez. Well, did all your family go or?
My sister's gone twice. My mom's gone twice, and my uncle has gone once. But they all loved it. Like, I don't know, it's one of those experiences that you can't have unless you do, which seems pretty obvious, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, I think there's a channel out there called Yes Theory. I don't know if you guys know it, but they do a lot of like their motto is basically like don't fear fear kind of thing, where like get out of your comfort zone and do things because it develops you as like a better person, which is totally true, which is why I think skydiving would be awesome, because you'd be like everything would tell you to not do it, but you do it and it's amazing and you're like, wow, that was super cool and all of that, you know?
Yeah.
Would you do it?
I don't know. Like
It's a big step.
It's a big step, but I mean,
From the little trolleys.
Big Nate jumping out of a plane. I don't know. I can't envision that, but I mean, you're with a
I think it's
a
called
trained
tandem.
guy, right?
Yeah. The one guy that my sister went with, he was like he was in the army or something, and he was in the army and he would jump out of planes like all the time. So he has an insane and you have to have a certain amount of, even to get your license, I think, your diving license, you have to have a
really?
certain amount of hours or times. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd want to know. I'd want to know if the guys who I have on my back is experienced or not. Right?
Yeah. The only there you hear so many stories of parachutes failing, which is so scary, but I don't know, I think it's just a risk, but it's like a cool thing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's great. But yeah, I mean, parasailing is pretty sick.
It ain't skydiving.
It ain't skydiving. But yeah, like, you feel like so hard in a stand, like you can't even move when you parasail because, I mean, I went to Grand Bend because I couldn't go jet skiing, so I went parasailing. But that was pretty cool. I mean, we've done tubing. I want to try. The next thing I want to try is the barefoot skiing.
I want to do
landing-
wakeboarding.
Wakeboarding.
Because I can skateboard, I can snowboard,
Yeah.
I can sorta kinda surf. I've done it. It's been fun. I got up. So I think wakeboarding is the next thing. It's basically surfing but a constant wave.
Yeah.
And you have a rope to hold on. Actually, sometimes you don't, but yeah. I don't know. I think we could do it.
I mean, I'd say we've tried a lot of like new stuff together. Like this year, snowboarding it was so fun.
Yeah. Remember that wipeout I took? That was brutal. I thought it knocked everything out of me. We were going down one of the biggest hills at this snowboarding place, and I was swerving and like doing like really sharp cuts in the
I thought
snow.
I cut you off at the end. I felt so bad. I'm like, oh my god, there's no way. I just
Oh yeah, because we were
cut
going down
lines with
beside
teeth.
each other.
Yeah.
And Nate was ahead of me, and he wasn't near me, but I thought I'm gonna take it cautiously and do a stop here just so I don't have the chance of running into you. So yeah, definitely nothing was your fault, but it was a really icy day, so the snow wasn't soft, it was pretty hard.
Oh, sorry.
And and my board, when I tried to cut, my board got like stuck in a groove while I was going down the hill, and I went flying and I hit the ground. I think I hit the ground on my back, but yeah, it knocked the wind out of me.
Yeah.
It was brutal. I thought I got a concussion because my head smacked off the ground too. But
they were pretty quick though when they came to come and check you out, but like buddy on his snowmobile like
zoomed
over.
I think you probably saw me like eat the snow, but yeah, it was fun.
It's
It
so
was good.
weird because like you have to be so comfortable on what snowboard you have too, because like I didn't even know like there was different sizes that fit your body, right? I mean, obviously, but at the end of the season I got my own, but I haven't even tried it out yet, but I'm curious to see next season how it. I think it's a little bit too big cuz I'm still a shrimp 5'7", and I think you have to like touch your nose or your chin or something like that. That's the
Touch
rule.
your nose.
Yeah. Their snowboard length, I'm pretty sure that's the
Yeah, when your snowboard's standing up.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick up a snowboard afterwards, but I don't want to rush it. We still have a few more months before the snow hits for like 8 months, but
Next big purchase, probably a nice longboard.
oh yeah, definitely. I was going down. I was actually, I have a cruiser board, which is for all the skateboard people know, but it's a smaller board. It's bigger than a penny board, but I was going down this hill, and these ones are not made for hills. So mistake number one. But I was going down the hill, and I was swerving along because that's what you do to stop your speed a little bit or slow down. And I knew I was gonna bail. Like I knew I was gonna eat the pavement so hard because I was going so fast and I was losing control. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna do one last swerve and then I'm gonna like jump onto the grass. And as I was doing my last swerve coming down this hill, my board caught a rock. Oh my!
That's like my biggest fear.
That was it. I actually
like
got off
on a snowboard.
The board went through my
skateboard.
Off my feet, but I was still like standing.
Yeah.
So I didn't eat, but yeah. After that, I was like, okay.
I've had a couple. I don't know if I told you the story, but I was on the trail, Grand River Trail or whatever, and I was with a couple buddies, and they were zooming, and so there's a family coming the opposite way, so I swerved to like kind of dodge them, and it's like a really narrow trail, right?
This is on your bike?
This is on my bike, and my wheel caught something, and I ate shit. Like I went over the handlebars and like scraped my knee, and it's the worst feeling because like you're with all your buddies, and then you literally wipe out on your bike, and I don't know. I'm pretty good on a bike, but
I wasn't there.
You weren't there. I was with my brother, I think.
Oh yeah, even worse.
Yeah.
Was it his friends too?
Yeah, it was his friends.
He fell in front of his friends.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. It was funny though.
The ultimate L. Where was everyone like, "Oh, Nate"?
Oh no, they weren't laughing at me, but I felt so embarrassed though.
Oh man. Rip.
This was like so many years ago, but
yeah. Cause now we're all old.
I need I want to get into the kayak, to the Grand River. I haven't done that yet.
I've done that. I did it last year, and it's pretty good. It's long. You need by the end of it, you're tired. Like your arms are done, but it's a good workout and it's pretty nice scenery.
I've heard there's isn't there rapids like when you get to Paris?
Like tiny little ones.
Oh really?
Actually, to Paris.
Yeah. Isn't it Cambridge?
I haven't gone that far. No,
Can you
I
go
did
that
Kitchener to Cambridge.
Oh.
So it wasn't too bad.
I
Maybe
don't
there
know.
are in
I don't know.
Paris. I don't know.
I heard that. Yeah, I don't know. Try it out.
We're going on 34 minutes, so I think for our first mind roam. Now this bounced everywhere with so many different topics. So yeah, I think next time will be as we do more, like this is the first one, so the first one's gonna suck anyway. So if you've been listening this long, we appreciate it so much, and you're a true fan.
True ChargedUp fan.
True ChargedUp. ChargedUp fan.
I think I went alright. I mean, like I said, it was just kind of a
chill
last minute kind of thing. I wanted to do this, just try it out. Just kind of, it's more of a traditional kind of podcast instead of doing the interviews, but the guest-based ones are always kind of nice because you get to hear different perspective. But I mean, it's just kind of nice to just kind of buckle down and just talk about stuff. But
yeah, and also feel free to comment and let us know what you guys like. If there's a topic or something you think would be super relatable and you want us to talk about and hear our opinions on it, if that matters to you. But Yeah, let us know. I think it'd be cool for us to know too. But yeah, thank you everyone for listening in. We'll get another one of these out soon because they're actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It was pretty good.
And
Yeah, thanks for all the support lately. The merch is coming out soon, for the August drop, but
and make sure to check out the Charged Up Open #3 with Braden Bowman and Sean Kowalik. It was super fun to make. It's pretty funny. Had a great time. Yeah, definitely check it out. It's on our Instagram and YouTube. And on that note, thanks again for listening, and peace.